Good afternoon, Cypress College. I'm Bryan Paranal.
And I'm Sandra Murguia. Welcome to the October 4th edition of C-Scope, Cypress's online video news show.
In campus news, about 850 students are new to the Cypress College campus this semester, and Learning Resource Center said the tutoring hours have been expanded and new tutors have been hired. They even expanded the hours to Saturdays, and the Library and Learning Center have the same hours now.
The Associated students held their biannual blood drive last Wednesday, September 26th. Volunteers donated 105 pints from students and faculty. AF Commissioner Jessica Iannotti said the turnout was great. Call the Student Activity Center at 714-484-7198 for information about the next blood drive.
September was Hispanic Heritage Month. Celebrated in the United States since September 1968, it begins September 15th and lasts to the end of the month. 5 Latin American countries commemorate the holiday: Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Cypress College Library is celebrated by displaying Hispanic and Latin American art. The U.S. Census Bureau reports that more than 44 million people in the United States are Hispanic.
Cypress College President Michael Kastler wants to expand supplemental instruction to increase the college's retention. The instruction program called the Puente Project is designed for all students who want to improve their chances of success in college. SI leader and mentor Laura Simoes, participant 5 and 1/2 year, says students who participate in the program regularly have a history of raising their grades by 1/2 or 1 whole grade. The project was created in 1981 for students in both colleges and high schools.
In the nation's news, President Bush signed a bill Thursday, September 27th, to make college more affordable for middle and low-income students. The College Cost Reduction and Access Act of 2007 will give $20 billion to higher education. In the 2008-2009 academic year, the bill will increase the Pell Grant for eligible students from $4,310 to $5,400.
Next Saturday, the Islamic holiday of Ramadan will come to an end. From September 13th to October 13th, faithful Muslims are abstaining from food, drink, sex, and other sensual pleasures from dawn to sunset. Cypress College Sophomore and Muslim Student Association President Adel Sayed said Ramadan is about discipline, self-restraint, and purification of the body and mind.
In entertainment, Orange County High School of the Arts students performed live with 5-time Emmy Award winner David Burnham in the Rose Theater in Garden Grove last Friday, September 28th. 30 to 40 students sang while Burnham performed comedy and sang dramatic ballads. Call Jeanette Harvey at OSHA at 714-560-0900 for information on their November performance.
The Los Alamitos Joint Forces Training Base is organizing a community care project to provide support and encouragement to our troops serving overseas. The Army Reserve's 63rd recently donated 905 USO care packages to Seal Beach's Grace's Church Support Our Troops program. They will be shipping 75 30-pound boxes of essentials Thursday, October 11th to 14 deployed units in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Kuwait. The Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, JFTP, Army National Guard, Army Reserve, and hospital units will get the donations. The reservists and the 140th National Guard will pick up the boxes at Grace's Church at 6:30 a.m. and ship them out. Call Kent Ambrosi at 562-795-2358 or Colonel Steve Mogan in the Operations Directorate at 562-795-1186.
During the Cypress City Council meeting of September 10th, the council presented a proclamation to recognize Orange County Assistant Fire Chief Jerry Hunter. Hunter is retiring after many years of service to the Orange County Fire Authority. During the meeting, the City of Cypress proclaimed the week of October 7th Fire Prevention Week. And now here's Kevin Neuburger with a look at the C-Scope Sports Report. Kevin?
Thanks, Brian. Get your party hats ready, sports fans. It's time to celebrate. The Chargers women's water polo team won its first game of the season against Santa Monica College last Friday. The team entered the San Diego Mesa tournament over the weekend and first faced their host. Unfortunately, they lost 5-14, but don't let that get you down. The ladies came back against Santa Monica College and gained an impressive 10-4 victory. Freshmen Megan Mulroney and Stephanie Sindon led the Chargers offensively as they scored 9 of the team's 10 goals. On the defensive side, freshman goalie Nicole Cliff gathered 17 saves. Sindon continued her heroics the next day against Grossmont College by scoring three goals. However, she received an injury that required a trip to the hospital and forced the Chargers to forfeit their last game of the tournament. Still, I'd like to say congratulations to the ladies on their first victory. After going 1-4 the previous weekend, the Chargers volleyball team was looking to rebound against the Fullerton Hornets on Friday. While things didn't turn out that way, the Chargers were swept in 3 games by scores of 16-30, 18-30, and 15-30. One bright spot of the tournament was freshman Mitoi Poitai, who continued the good defensive play with 26 digs. Next up for the ladies were the defending state champs, the Orange Coast Pirates. The Chargers' lone bright moment in the matchup was during the 3rd game. After trailing early, they made a comeback and trailed the champs by only 4 points. However, the Pirates went on an 8-2 run and never looked back. Outside hitter Teresa Hernandez led the Chargers offensively with 9 kills. The Chargers faced Santa Ana College at home on Friday. Women's soccer is looking good as they put together a 3-game winning streak. The Chargers faced the Irvine Valley Lasers last Friday. Fans may have been afraid of another tie as the Chargers and Lasers held each other to a shutout. However, Chargers forward Katrina Flores put an end to those thoughts. Her goal came halfway through the first half, putting the ladies ahead 1-0. Flores and midfielder Danny Castro each added 1 goal in the second half as the ladies won 3-0. The Chargers continued their defensive play against the Riverside Tigers. Freshmen Natalie Farah and Jessica McMaster both scored a goal as they shut the Tigers out 2-0. With that win, the ladies took sole possession of 2nd place. The Chargers go on the road on Friday and face Orange Coast College at 3:30 p.m. The curse of the Bambino is broken. Well, for men's soccer, that is. The Chargers hadn't beat Santa Ana College since 1990. That's a 17-year streak, folks. Well, this year's Chargers had something to say about that as they held Santa Ana College to a 1-1 tie. Sophomore midfielder Andres Valencia scored the Chargers' lone goal as goalie Carlos Gutierrez kept Santa Ana honest with 8 saves. Things didn't get any easier on Tuesday as the Chargers faced the first-place Santiago Canyon Hawks. The Chargers fell behind early as the Hawks scored 3 goals. Try as they might, the men just weren't able to overcome the deficit and they lost 2-5. The Chargers faced their crosstown rivals, the Fullerton Hornets, at home on Friday. That game starts at 4 p.m. That's it for sports. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, that does it for the October 4th edition of C-Scope. I'm Bryan Paranal.
And I'm Sandra Murguia. We'll see you next week.
You stay classy, Cypress College.